live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri. It's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I'm your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and it's Flutes Day Tuesday. So yeah, there you go. It's great to be here with you all. For those of you new to the show, this is Wake Up with Greg. This is a daily morning show every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel. And I'm here to share the internet's coolest instruments with you. Instruments that are available for you to purchase on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call, 417-882-7006, or checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. You can get all the goodies at all of those places. So today, like I said, it's Flutes Day Tuesday. So I've got some flutes to share with you this morning. So consider yourselves fortunate. I won't be playing the flutes for you today, so you won't have that terror running through your head this morning. But hey, it's still going to be a great day, and we're here to have some fun and just sharing life with you guys. It's my day off today, surprisingly, and I'm so dedicated to you guys that I am here on my day off doing the show. Why is my day off today? Well, it's because I have to work Saturday today. So we got to trade around every now and then. Anyway, enough about that. How are you guys doing today? I see folks already here on the chat. Mom and Vincent and John and Max, good morning to you all. Welcome to the show. Yeah, so in addition to the cool instruments, I like to share music, fun, laughs, things I'm interested in. Sometimes we talk about art, literature, films, whatever. Today I've got a special little thing to share, kind of a recap of my Maine vacation with my wife, Lori. And by the way, first day of school for a lot of folks out there. My wife is a kindergarten teacher, and she's got kiddos for the first time today. Everybody's back in school, so keep those teachers and those kids in your mind today as they are figuring out the first day of school. It's always a exciting and challenging time. Kids get super excited when they get there, and they come home just completely blasted, worn out. So, and the teachers do too. So give them all the loves and support, because the teachers are where it's at in this country. So we gotta love them and support them. Sahil Khan, good evening, Uncle. Oh, good morning to you. It's morning here. Where are you watching from, Sahil? I hope I'm saying that right. We're here in Springfield, Missouri, in the USA. I hope you're somewhere out there in the world enjoying your day. What else have I said all the stuff? I don't know if I've said all the stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things. We're in the 1,500 subscribers, so keep that going. I appreciate it. We have the live stream chat going on, as I was just mentioning, and that's the best way to interact and have some fun. And I can give you a shout out and you can ask questions. Sri Lanka, fantastic. My brother Steve is watching. Good to see you, Steve-O. What was I saying? The chat, yeah, keep it clean, keep it polite, appropriate. It's a family show, so let's be nice and have some fun, and you're already doing that, so I appreciate it. We're going to dive into some flutes here in just a moment, but before we do that, we need to say good morning to Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
How are you, brother?
Doing well.
Doing well. Tuesday, Flutes Day. How about it?
Yeah, I'm excited for some flutes.
Excited for some flutes. Misty Marie Robertson is here. Good morning. Darren Osterberg is here. Good morning to you all. Welcome to the show. Let me know where you're watching from, friends. Yes. I'd like to know where in the world you are.
Yes.
I've got we got a whole bunch of folks. Do you like NFL football? Who doesn't like NFL football? I got to tell you, born and raised a 49er fan, so don't hold that against me if you're not a 49er fan, but everybody's got their teams, right? We got to be polite and respect the teams.
Yeah.
That's right. Everybody's wishes are important. I got my Hawaiian coffee here this morning.
Hey, I brought something new just because I had it left over from yesterday.
Ooh.
But I have a kombucha.
Kombucha? I don't think I've ever tried. Is it kombucha?
I think it's just kombucha.
I don't know what it is. It's one of them weirdo things. It's not a weirdo thing. What is it? Can you tell us what kombucha is? No, Jordan doesn't even know what it is. He's drinking it, doesn't even know what it is. Could be something highly toxic. We don't even know.
It's supposed to be good for your gut. That's all
Supposed
I
to
know.
be good for your bowels. Everybody needs
yeah.
good functioning bowels.
Yeah.
All right. We're already,
Life's a little better that way. So
we're already getting off the rails here. All right. So what do you say we... the Bears. That's right, Steve-O. The Bears. Let's get into this party, shall we? Let's look at some flutes. You want to look at some flutes?
I'd love to look at some flutes.
All right,
But
let's do
first,
it.
I'd like to hear about your shirt and watch.
Shirt and watch. The shirt's pretty loud today. Daniel Cremieux, once again. One of my all-time favorites, Daniel and Tommy Bahama and a few others. And man, just look at that. It's just all sorts of fancy flowers and paisleys and stuff going on there. And then the watch today, this is my Mickey Mouse Symphony Hour Seiko gift from my mom years ago. I don't know if you can see it. It's up. See, it's going to be upside down. I have to do this. We're going to have to figure out a way to like flip me upside down. There you go. There's my Mickey Mouse watch. Isn't that cute? All right. Enough about the watch. Enough about the shirt. Let's look at some flutes. All right. Darren Osterberg, where are you watching from, my friend? Arnell, Arnell, did you tell me where you're watching from? Arnell Mickle Jr.? Yay, all right, we got a thumbs up on the 49ers. We'll go with that. You a California kid out there? Because I was raised out there in good old California. All right, talking about some flutes. First up, we have Selmer. This is Selmer's top-of-the-line professional flute. In the grand scheme of flutes, however, this would be an upper intermediate to entry-level pro horn, whistle, flute, whatever. Come in these nice soft padded bags with the plush fleece interior, French style case, all very traditional in the flute world. Let's open her up, put her together, and show you what we got. All right, so what we have here is the Selmer SFL 611BO. All right, so what does all that mean? So SFL, Selmer Flute. And then the 611 is their professional series, and the BO for the B foot, extended B foot, and the O for the open holes. All right, so solid silver flute, silver head joint, silver body, silver foot, made from American sterling silver. Now that's important. Because this is Selmer USA, so this is, however, it's made from Americans, but is it actually made in the States? I don't think it is, but it doesn't, does it say? It may be made in the States. I don't know, guys. You know, Con Selmer can really trick you up because they're the largest producer in the U.S. They've got factories in Elkhart and Elkhart, Indiana, and Kenosha, Wisconsin, I think, and they had one in Nogales, Arizona. I don't think they'd still do that one down there, but several other plants up and around where they make all kinds of instruments, so could very well possibly be U.S. made, but it's definitely made from U.S. sterling silver, all right? So what other features do we have? We have the French pointed key arms, you can see there, which attaches the key to the rod directly, which gives you a nice level pad cup. We have the offset G here for much more comfortable finger position. We have the, like I said, the extended B foot with the gizmo key right there, that little guy on the foot joint. And then we have, I think that's it for all the bells and whistles. Hand cut embouchure hole there, all sterling silver. German steel springs on this, so we've got an international, you know, conglomeration of parts. But yeah, that's the Selmer SFL 611, you know, that's how you hold it and play it. BO for B foot and open hole. The open holes, of course, give you better intonation and playing versatility, and is the preferred setup for a professional flute. So there you go. Not much else I can say about that flute. They don't come with a bunch of fancy decorations, but there's the logo there. I don't even know if you can read it, but we'll give it a shot for you there. All right, so that's flute number one. Quick and easy, right? Flutes are pretty easy, especially if I don't ever play them. We'll put this one away and hop into the next one. Come come on there. Head joint doesn't want to come off. There we go. What's next, Mr. Jordan?
Can you recommend some music to us?
I can. Now, I try normally on a flute day to share some flute music, but I just had trouble coming up with one today. So you're just going to get what you get. And I hope you like it, because it's a beautiful song that I'm sharing with you today. It's a guitar song, fingerstyle guitar. The gentleman's name is Joe Robinson, young man out of Australia, award-winning fingerstylist, one of the top fingerstylists in the world right now, actually. Winner, I think, of Australia's Got Talent a few years back. Don't know. We've got some connections to some Australian winners out there. Is it Taj Farrant, I think is how you say his name?
Farrant.
Farrant?
Is how I've heard it, but I could be wrong.
Young Australian, just masterful blues player. I think he's like 17 or something like that. Super young kid, and just killing it. And we've had him, in the studio here and in the store. But we have not met Joe Robinson. But hey, maybe this is a connection. Joe Robinson. The album is called Time Jumpin'. The song is, and it's a funny title. The song is called Daddy Long Licks. So not Daddy Long Legs like the spider, but Daddy Long Licks, like playing licks on a guitar, Cool. So, man, it's just a really excellent kind of jumpy, acoustic, fingerstyle guitar song, and it's really fantastic. I'd love to figure out a way that I can play these for you guys, but the best thing I could do right now is to put it on the playlist on Spotify so that you guys can listen to it. The Wake Up with Greg playlist, which you can see on my list of playlists there at the number 2 slot, Wake Up with Greg. You can listen to all of the songs that I've recommended on this show for the past 120 plus episodes. I think episode 125, I think, is Friday, maybe? I don't know. Can't believe we're already 125 in. Seems like we were just talking about the 100th episode, which we were. All right, so let's get back to that. Joe Robinson from Australia, Time Jumpin', the song Daddy Long Licks, guitar mastery. You need to check it out. You will love it. It's a beautiful song. I think you'll enjoy it. That is my song for the day. Let's swap out some flutes here, shall we? No, I'm going to do this one next. I've got them right here. I don't even have to leave my chair. Nice thing about flutes, they're pretty compact. You can put them just about anywhere. See there? Gone, done. Next one up. How are you guys doing out there? The chat went a little quiet here. You guys still enjoying the show? Are you with me? Ask me some questions. Leave me some comments. Let me know where you are in the world. Misty Marie, where are you? You still out there? Darren, you still out there? My brother Steve? Where is everybody? All right. Next up, we have an Amadeus, Rock Me Amadeus flute, watching from Japan. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the show. Got Jordan on the translator real quick to figure out what your name is here. We've got, dark fleece on the inside of this case. Amadeus is, Amadeus is a brand of flute that comes from the Haynes Flute Company. Haynes is one of the great American flute houses over on the East Coast. I think they're in Boston, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it says on these, but this is an international conglomerate of a flute here. So what we have is a Haynes designed flute built in overseas somewhere. I don't know if it's China or Taiwan or where. But then assembled here in the States and set up. So basically cost-cutting measures to be able to offer an affordable alternative to like the super high-end custom Haynes flutes. So anybody can get into one of these. And this is a great, again, kind of a entry pro level flute. This is the model if you want the specifics here. This is the AF7. Yeah, AF780BO. And this is also on special. All of these flutes actually are on special on the website today. at palinmusic.com, so you can check these out, or give us a call at 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page. What can I tell you about this? So I was looking on the Haynes website for information about the famous Z-cut head joint. Now, the Z-cut head joint is a Haynes thing. It's a special way that they have devised of cutting and shaping the head joint that is different from other companies. I don't know what makes it different. I couldn't get the full specs on why it's special. But they call it the Z-cut, so I'm telling you that it's the Z-cut head joint. If you're a flute specialist out there, let me know. What do we got going on here? John Daniel? Is that the name? For my Japanese viewer here?
That's what it came.
All right, well, hopefully that's right. Let us know. Available here in Tokyo. Morgan's wedding was this weekend. Nice, Steve-O. Yeah, I know that brand. We got, okay, so yeah, the Amadeus, high quality flute. Are you a flute player there? Is it, I hope it's John Daniel, but we'll find out. Almost identical specs to the previous flute we just showed, except it's not American sterling silver, but it is probably German sterling silver, which is one of the more popular. Man, this one, somebody had their fingers on this one and got it all fingerprinty. I apologize for that. That's embarrassing. It wasn't me though. I'll have to talk to my crew downstairs and get them in line. So, sterling silver head joint, body, foot, open hole keys. This one has the plugs in it. We have the offset G, B foot, French pointed key arms. Yeah, so identical spec-wise to the previous one, German steel springs, I know that. The Altus, okay, so another thing, they talk about the Altus, this is the Altus series, by the way, Altus Bennett. Nope, sorry, that's the next flute. I've got my notes all in backwards order here, so I went out of order, messed myself up. All right, so skip that Altus part. We'll talk about that on the next flute. All right, so the Amadeus by Haynes, professional flute, live on our website right now, palinmusic.com, or giving me a call at 417-882-7006. And you can take this flute home today. I'll be happy to send it to you, this one, or the last one, or the next one. All right, Amadeus, AF780BO. Oops, make sure I'm putting this away right. And there we go. So that's, you know, these flutes are going by pretty quick, so this may be a shorter show than normal, but that's all right. We don't have to be here all day, right? What's next, Mr. Jordan?
Can you share something cool with us?
Share something cool. Well, like I alluded to, where do I want that one to go? We're going to put that one down here. Oops, nope, we're going to put that one in this place. We finished up the photo album, or I should say my wife. I didn't really have any part in it other than, hey, that looks good, honey. From our trip to Maine. Woohoo! All right. So on the front we have the sailboat there. That's one of the sailing yachts that we took an excursion on. On the back cover we've got some of the lighthouses we visited. I'll show you a few of the interior pages. Some of the first stops. Stopped at Hoppin' Frog Brewery in Akron, Ohio. Kind of a little favorite spot there. And then here we go, digging into the oysters and the sailing. We took a sailing excursion, which was amazing. What else did we do here? We got another lighthouse picture of the Fresnel lens that was in that lighthouse. The lens in this lighthouse, made in like the 1870s and still in use today. Really cool. Some more, what do we got? More oysters here? Yeah, we got some more oysters down here. Are those clams? Those are clams. All right, never mind. Oh man, so much stuff. We went to the Botanic Gardens. Got some beautiful, beautiful flowers and scenery there. Got to see the trolls, right? Giant art installation, these giant trolls, the wood trolls. And got a few others here. Some fun stuff there, guys, right? Fun to be in Maine. I highly recommend it. And then, of course, the highlight, the lobster feast that we got to do, showing you how they cook it and all of that there. So, yeah, you know, I can go on and on. We got more lighthouses. We got, I don't know if you can see these, but we got some puffins. Got to see the puffins, right? All right, that kind of shows you the trip. Went to the oyster farm, had some clam chowder. Yeah, there you go. That was our trip to Maine. Really quick little excursion through Maine. This show is going by fast today. Maybe I just need to slow down and let's just talk. You know, what are we doing here? Max is enjoying me flaunting my flutes. All right, we can flaunt the flutes. All right, Steve, I can't wait to hear about Morgan's wedding. I got my niece's wedding coming up, but Morgan, that's Steve's daughter, got married. That's exciting. You know, it's part of life. All right, let's dig into one more flute, shall we?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just kind of rambling today.
Well, it is your show.
It is my show. I can just ramble all I want. It's my show. Do what I want. All right. This is an Azumi flute. The Azumi Altus series, back to the white fleece interior on this guy. Nice French style case once again. Flutes they just like these simple, you know, no handles, no nothing on their cases. All of these flutes, by the way, come as a kit with their cleaning tuning rod, some polished cloths, and so on. This is the Altus model, AZ3 SRBO. And so we'll assemble this one here. Again, professional grade, entry pro, so great for any advancing high school or college player or, you know, entry-level professional player. Same specs as the last two, guys. So we have all sterling silver, head joint, body, and foot. We have the extended B foot. We have the offset G. We have the open holes. We have the gizmo key. Nope, I thought this one might have had the split E as well, but it does not. So all three of these flutes identical across the board, guys. But because they're all made by different makers, they're all going to have their own little, you know, quirks and idiosyncrasies that make them unique in the way they sound, in the way they play, in the way they feel. The Altus Azumi line, distributed by Jupiter, but this is a handmade flute, very high quality. You know what? I was talking about the Z-cut head joint, and that was on this. That's this flute, not the last flute. Like I said, I got my notes all mixed up this morning. Okay, but let's talk about the Altus Bennett scale. So when we talk about the scale of a flute, what are we talking about specifically? We're talking about the arrangement and size and shape of the tone holes and how they're positioned to affect the intonation and playability of the flute. Hang on. The Cooper scale, I think it is. The Albert Cooper scale is an also well-known popular flute scale. But the Altus Bennett scale, they feel they improved on the Albert Cooper scale. And it's, like I said, it's nothing you can see or really even know until you're playing the flute as to how it feels and sounds. But it has to do with, again, the positioning of the tone holes and the size of the tone holes in relation to each other to produce the best, most accurate scale intonation on the flute. So this is the Altus Bennett scale, Z-cut head joint, solid silver, all the way across, German steel springs. The pads, you know, the very traditional double skin pads on these, like on the others as well. So this, if you can see the fancy Altus Azumi logo there, right there, Azumi. There you go. All right, Japanese made, if I'm not mistaken. So my friend in Japan there, you should know about these flutes. Arnell Mickle Jr. is asking, ever heard of Jethro Tull? As a matter of fact, I have. And as another matter of fact, I recommended one of the Jethro Tull songs, Teacher, that is on my playlist because Jethro Tull, as you know, is a kind of a progressive rock band featuring a flute player. I just blanked on the flute player's name for Jethro Tull. Ian somebody or other. Help me out here, Arnell. You know who it is. Oh, hey, Steve may be coming back down in October. Well, we'd love to see you, brother. All right, so that is the...
Is it Ian Anderson?
Ian Anderson, that's the guy. He's the one of the founding members, leaders of Jethro Tull, and he plays the rock or jazz flute in that group. So yeah, I'm familiar with them. They're an amazing group. Really popular in the 70s, kind of on into the 80s, but yeah. All right, so this is the Izumi, the model AZ 3SRBO. All right, there you have it, folks. That's flute number 3 for Flute Day Tuesday, right? Is that what I said? Something like that. Frederick Fumblefin, all right. Welcome to the show. Let's keep things nice and polite there. I appreciate it. All right, that is the final flute of the day. Jordan, what do we got left for these fine folks?
Did you bring some wisdom to share with us
Some
today?
wisdom to share. Yep, I can do that. We'll do that for sure. All right, so I shared a guitar song for you today. So what the heck? Let's have a quote from a legendary guitarist, right? I like to share quotes about music. And this is from the Spanish virtuoso classical guitarist Andres Segovia. Now, it is said that most professional classical guitarists are either students of Andres Segovia or students of Segovia's students. That's the rumor. Don't know if it's true. I mean, that's a lot of guitar players to have, be influenced by one specific man. But he's got the talent and the chops to do it. So check out Andres Segovia if you have not heard of him before. And here's what he says about music. He says, "The advice I am giving always to my students is above all to study the music profoundly. Music is like the ocean, and the instruments are little or bigger islands, very beautiful for the flowers and trees." It didn't sound like that's where that was going when he started out, but yeah, nice poetic thought about music. "The advice I am giving always to my students is above all to study the music profoundly. Music is like the ocean, and the instruments are little or bigger islands, very beautiful for the flowers and the trees." So there you go. That's the quote, the piece of wisdom today from Andres Segovia. Thank you for that, and you're welcome. Thank you guys for being here on the show this morning. It's just I think this is a great way to start your day. I hope it is for you as well. We'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, and we'll do this again. Not sure what I'm going to have instrument-wise. You're just going to have to stay tuned to find out. And we'll share some music, we'll share some laughs, have some fun, and do it all again tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Let me leave you with this one and final thought. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.